Alright, gamers. Welcome back to yet another episode of Aether's Defense Replays. Uh, this week was not good. On offense, at least. Now, defense is a whole different story. Just one more screw to just add salt to the wound. Now, defense, I experimented a lot. And I mean a lot. Penultimately, I found something that I liked. So, you're gonna see a whole bunch of iterations of my defense. This week, but I did something as a joke and it ended up working. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Full failure here, as to be expected, nothing really much. This is when I was still using just a variation of the defense I was running with that Shield Fighter Alfred. And I did my matches this week just kind of one by one. But yeah, I unfortunately for all the fans, I did not make tier 38 this season. I was 10 points short. So that does suck. Well, hey, what could you do? We'll say this, offense was really fun. I got to use Emblem Edelgard on offense as a second Gale Force unit, and it really just kind of hard carried me. Same for the other one. But yeah, I was still using the variation of this defense. But a lot of changes happened throughout this entire week. I won't I'll explain as I go along. Well, actually, I won't explain as I go along. I'll just tell you on the postmortem analysis, because I think it's definitely interesting to think about. But yeah, I'm. Long story short, I don't think I'm a fan of this defense. And I probably will be changing my defense to what I'm currently running right now moving forward, because yeah, as you kind of saw, just the results kind of spoke for themselves. Stepping on the trap, obviously. Break the other pot. And GG's. There's that. Now, this week was also really weird in terms of defense replays as well. This is a rematch. It's probably one of my favorite songs. Oh, right. This defense. Yeah, I ended up changing to this defense for a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I was necessarily a fan of this, but yeah, some things had changed. Obviously. we have this going on, and then we have this also going on. I'm gonna be honest, I was not going for you. I was not going for you. I was not going for you. I didn't go for any of those 3 units that you see. But it happened, and now we're here. I was trying to go ahead and get multiple copies of Male Grima because I wanted Male Grima. That way, I had a plus 10 unit. I only needed 2 copies. Guess what I didn't get? That entire time. Until it was too late. I don't think I really need to explain much of anything like why you surrendered here. You lose your 1 unit and then you surrender. Now, this is where things start getting really weird. I have a success. Let's go ahead and open the replay. Unable to replay. Then we had a full failure. This is the best song in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I love Tempest of Seasons. I will talk your ear off about like some of the like just music in the game to no end. Like Fire Emblem has like amazing OSTs, but Tempest of Seasons, it was my like outro music for the longest time, and it's still going to be my outro music for like the longest time. This is the best song like I think I've ever heard in the Fire Emblem franchise, period. But yeah, as you can see here, I think Edelgard and just like Crom and then whatchamacallit just like kind of nukes everything here, unfortunately. Just kind of more or less just GG's. AoE just like ruins her. Just safely retreats, because of course. And then you just get the pots and clean up. Not really much to say in there. Okay, so let's see. We had this one, unable to replay. We have this, unable to replay. Oh, but surely this third replay is fine. Unable to replay. What is happening this week as to why I just... Like, absolutely nobody wanted to smoke. Now, things do change. As you see, 1 foe defeated. But yeah, I got busy and I summoned for you two. I am still running a variation of like both of the defenses that I was running. But now you kind of see this like a little bit more prominent kind of defense. So obviously you have the double Loki in like both lanes that just like deletes buffs. Then you have double volley, which pretty much just makes the team, like the entire team, immortal. That's cool. Then on top of that, you have like your two cleansers. A lot of people are using the new Lara Shell as the second cleanser on this team. Either that or they're using Ninja Saline. Either one of the two. So that is a thing that's happening. I'm half tempted to summon for like another volley. Just like copy paste it. Wow, I can't speak. Copy paste this to Anima, but since I'm gonna be down in the lower tiers next week or starting tomorrow, yeah, I probably just gonna stick with whatever I have. But yeah, this is pretty much the new variation of my defense that I probably will be running for light season for the foreseeable future until like it just doesn't work anymore. And surrender. So you lost one. Don't really know what was going on over here. Son. Wait, like, what? Alright, then we have one foe defeated. Is it Emma Mackay? Yeah, it is. Range Cav is a tank. Let that sink in, chat. Goodbye. I think you surrender after this. So you lost your air. Yep. Then 4 foes defeated. This is a trial of Echo's care for us. Chat, I got a question for you. Answers are in the comments below. What is more remixed? With Milla's Divine Protection or Together We Ride? Because I feel like I hear more with Milla's Divine Protection than I do Together We Ride. That will be your comment of this week. Maybe I'll start doing that like each and every week. Just like have a comment of the week. But yeah, in any case, person's losing 4. Micaiah actually kills 2 here. And surrender. And then we somehow lose 7 units. Like all 7 of our team has just like died. I have a feeling like they really just did not care. Seriously, just sent in your Edelgard to die like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Either that's a misclick or we just did not care. That's number 5. Number 6. I have a feeling we just straight up didn't care here. And that's number 7. And then full failure here, but like the flip doesn't matter. Like it's under lift loss control. So. I have a feeling it'll. Oh. How do you have 78 HP? No, you're +4. And you have. Oh, wait, no. Summoner support. 7 HP, 12 HP. So you have like 27 HP or additional HP that you're getting. So like that's why you kind of just straight up ignore the trap. That somehow like sort of makes sense. This was the hex trap, right? Yeah, you completely invalidated that. Huh. My question is, do you have... Yeah, you do have Fatal Smoke. Okay, yeah. And killed 1 volley. I feel like this is like a one-off kind of situations, and like you're probably not gonna see that like commonly. Reinforcement Sharina. Why don't you have Entwined Sharina on your team? Huh? You certain you want to do that? Wait. Do you have Corn Ring? You do. But why? I don't think I've ever seen a situation like that, chat. Alright. Well, that takes care of that. Anyways, really weird week. I've never been in a situation where like I've just like completely missed tier 38. I think this is now like twice like as a recent where like I've just like missed tier 38. But yeah, post-mortem analysis time. Let's go ahead and like just discuss this defense. So overall, I more or less did this like as a joke. And like I really just didn't think anything of it like this season. Like at the tail end. But yeah, like just the first variation of my defense, like where like I just like got like straight up minus 40. I was just like, okay, yeah, like we're definitely gonna have to like make some changes here because like this is not okay. So there was that. Because I think like that defense that I was running was like slowly just starting to show its age. Like it was fine for like a moment, like that it worked, but like now like that defense is like slowly starting to show its age. Then Summons blessed me with another Loki. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and run like double Loki and then just also like stick Heimdall on the defense too. That didn't work, namely because of the fact of the matter that I think there was just like a lot of like exploitable weaknesses like with my defense. Like as an example, like I had to like seriously like consider like ditching like saves on this defense, like on that defense. Because like I didn't want like people to just like, oh, like immediately just steamroll the defense. But not much I could really do in that regard. Oh goodness. There was always gonna be like a flaw with like that second variation of that defense, I feel. Namely because of the fact of the matter that like, oh, like the core like idea is solid. It just like seriously needed like a lot of work. Like you have double Loki like in both lanes to just like delete buffs. Like any buffs that the enemy team has, like it's just like gonna be like just straight up deleted. So there is that. But we moved on to like this defense in particular after summons blessed us with this. Now I actually want to go ahead and take like a side detour and go over to Discord real quick, because I want to show y'all something, right? So if you look for me, yeah, so here's the story behind this. No, your eyes do not deceive you. %14 to get one. And let's go back to fake. But yeah, that was a disaster. Because I summoned on that banner to get to 6.75%. I got traffic lights. That bumped me all the way up to 11.5%. I went all the way to 14% until I got one copy. Which is like, that has to be the worst luck I think I've ever had in the entirety of playing this game. The next worst bout of luck that I had was summoning for like the original Layla 5 years ago. On her initial debut banner for the original Layla. You want to know what happened to me? I summoned on that banner every single day for the entire 30 days it was active. Got to 6.75%. The banner ended. I got nothing. Like, that was so bad. Like, it was actually pathetic. And somehow, this idiot managed to eclipse that. I'm more so shocked I didn't trigger the guaranteed, like, summon. Because if you don't know, like, in this game, I'm going on more or less a side tangent right now, but yeah, if you don't know in this game, if your luck is absolutely horrendous, you don't get a 5-star at all. Like, ever. There is a failsafe in this game where it says your luck is this terrible, so we are going to set the odds to 100%. I'm not kidding. That's a mechanic in this game. But yeah, side tangent aside, let's talk about like this defense, like once for all. I think the concept of it is fine. You can get away with like some other things here. Obviously, you can run Ninja Saline. Heck, you could even run this on Anima season 2. Like, if you, like, so really even wanted to. just stick a New Year's volley, another New Year's volley. If you want to be like toxic, go double Freyr. Or if you wanted to be even more toxic, you can still just go double Loki. But yeah, buff deletion, your 2 cleansers, your 2 volleys, and then whatever carry unit. I actually swapped her Shadow Shift over to Hold Guide. Because like that's probably gonna be like a little bit more practical anyways for me. I think she actually has well, I can't check. But yeah, I think she actually has Celestial Form on her tomb. Not like it really matters. But like, yeah, that's an option, I guess. Is there any changes that I would make? I don't know yet. I really don't know. Down the line, I really do want to make a defense with where is she? Yeah, down the line, I really do want to make a defense with you because I see potential in this skill. A 2-range dance is actually unhinged. I think that can be broken under the right circumstance. I've seen more people are talking about like the new Mia more than anything because Alien Longsword has like dodge, reflex, and imbue, I think, in it. Which is just like Lamau, like you don't flipping need like Legendary Black Knight anymore. But yeah, like this is more or less like something that I do want to experiment with like down the line. Cause I do see potential in this. I think that's like about like the only change that I would make, but like more or less, I think I might just like run this like moving forward. Cause I like the concept of this defense, but like, I don't know. If it really just starts failing me, I will just like go ahead and change it down the line. Also, I might as well go ahead and like just get this out the way. Like this defense idea is not mine initially. It goes to a friend on my friends list named Step Bro. I'm not kidding, that's what their name is. But yeah, that's more or less like the inspiration for like my like defenses, because usually like they have like really like flipping good ideas. I just like more or less like make like variations of this. But in any case, that's really just it for this season. It was not really great for me for offense and defense. Well, I wouldn't say like not really great for me for like defense, because like defense was like popping off this week. But like it just like popped off like a little bit too little too late. It's like I really was just like trying to find my own way, just trying to figure out like, okay, like what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. But yeah, that's all that I wanted to say. I will see you all next week for yet another iteration of Aether's Defense replays. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And I will see you all next week. Peace. Bye.